starts now.
Good evening and welcome to Newswatch 12 at 5. I'm Dan Hagan. Just hours earlier in Racine, Wisconsin, a man shot and injured 5 people during a funeral. Racine police described the shooting as a critical incident and urged people to stay away. The funeral during that time was for Deshante King. King's family members were hit in the shooting. All funeral home staff are reportedly okay. Back in March, Deshante King was shot and killed by a police officer. Today's shooting happened just before 3 p.m. Now to the Northwoods. When you think about a local job center, you probably assume it's just for finding a job. But as Newswatch 12's Morgan Johnson reports, it's much more than that.
The Rhinelander Job Center isn't just about finding a job. According to Jenny Kowalczyk, it's much more than that.
Anything from helping individuals find employment, building resumes, overcoming barriers, getting gas vouchers.
Kowalczyk is the employment training specialist at the Department of Workforce Development's Job Center in Rhinelander. She says the Job Center has multiple programs, but the ultimate goal is to find employment. But ever since the COVID-19 pandemic happened, Kowalczyk hasn't been seeing too many clients.
We've had our doors shut for probably a year and a half, almost 2 years, so a lot of people are learned how to become, do it on their own, self-sufficient.
When a client comes to the Job Center, they are able to start from scratch to figure out what resources they need. If they're over 55, that's where Jesse Killings comes in.
The Job Center is a wonderful place. It's almost a one-stop shop.
Killings works with SIR National, an employment program that focuses on the senior population. Killings says he's also helping Kowalczyk organize the upcoming resource fair.
You need to know what's in your neighborhood. There are resources out there that a lot of people don't know about that could definitely help them in various ways.
The resource fair will take place at the Hode Connections Learning Center next to the Job Center on June 7th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Kowalczyk says it's a great opportunity for anyone, regardless if they need it or not.
Even if it's someone that doesn't need the resources, if they would just come, learn the information, maybe they have somebody that they know to pass along the information, just to come along, just to kind of see what it is that we have here, I think would be a great event.
Reporting for Newswatch 12 in Rhinelander, I'm Morgan Johnson.
Meteorologist Conrad Supinski joins us in our weather center. Conrad, some showers out there today.
Yeah, we had a couple showers out there, but temperatures were looking nice earlier today, and most of the Midwest and even upper Midwest had some pleasant temperatures out there. But the main core of the heat is to the south, and those 80s and 90s will continue to stick around to the south because cooler temperatures will pretty much be ruling the Northwoods for quite some time. But today, still a pleasant day out there before that rain started to move in there. We had some 70s out there, close to 80 degrees in the southern part of the state. But you know what happened. Some showers started to roll in and temperatures dropped pretty significantly, close to 10 degrees in less than 30 minutes out there. With those showers, a couple rumbles of thunder out there as well. But most of it has moved on out of here. Just a couple sprinkles might be possible for the next couple of hours, but tonight will really cool off out there and continue to drop into the mid-40s. Dan?
A verdict has been reached in the trial of a former Tomahawk resident charged with killing his own baby. A Lincoln County jury deliberated for almost 7 hours before they found Henry Hughes not guilty of first-degree reckless homicide. The 26-year-old was being investigated after his son died in September of 2016. The infant was only 23 days old at the time. Hughes told investigators the baby showed signs of choking, and so he performed CPR, after which the baby was taken to the hospital. The newborn had injuries to his ribs, ankle, and brain, according to doctors. Hughes denied shaking his child and said the injuries likely occurred during CPR. A group of New York judges ruled to uphold the conviction of former movie mogul Harvey Weinstein. Last year, his attorneys appealed his 2020 conviction of rape charges. They argued his trial was tainted, citing a biased judge and juror. But Thursday, the judges unanimously said they found no basis for reducing the sentence. Weinstein is currently serving a 23-year prison sentence. More details are emerging about the man who shot and killed 4 people at a Tulsa hospital yesterday. The gunman carried a letter that said he was targeting his surgeon, Dr. Preston Phillips. He blamed the surgeon for his ongoing pain. The gunman brought an AR-style rifle and opened fire at a Tulsa medical office yesterday, and soon after took his own life. President Joe Biden is planning a speech to the nation about the recent wave of gun violence. The president is set to deliver the address tonight at 6:30. His remarks will come after the latest deadly mass shooting in the U.S. yesterday in Tulsa. Tonight's speech will be Biden's second address to the nation on gun violence in a little over the week. The president spoke to the country back on May 24th after the Buffalo supermarket and Uvalde school shootings. Summertime is event season for the city of Rhinelander. The Chamber of Commerce has their hands full planning and coordinating these events. The Rhinelander Area Chamber of Commerce Director was chosen as a recipient of the Midwest Regent Scholarship. This sends her to 4 weeks-long sessions over the course of the next 4 years. She is excited to bring her new ideas to our region.
I'm going to see what other chambers across the country are doing and bring that knowledge back here to the Northwoods of Wisconsin.
She will head to Madison next week to start the program. The courses will focus on nonprofit management.
We learn, policy, how to better operate our organization and better serve our communities.
10 other chamber directors will be from Wisconsin. The program will include 96 hours of training at 4 different sites across the nation. Sackett will attend one in Madison. A Wisconsin community has had a strange string of bomb threats lately, leaving residents confused. We'll hear how some of them are becoming numb to the whole experience. That's After Weather with Conrad right here on Newswatch 12.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Here's why it's smart to custom order your Ford SUV, because custom orders receive priority. You'll get an extra $1,000 order bonus plus incentive protection, guaranteeing you the best offer now or at delivery. And the features you choose. Want an EPA estimated 41 combined MPG in an Escape Hybrid? A 12-inch touchscreen in an Edge? You got it. Choose FlexBuy on a 2022 Ford Escape or Edge SUV and get 0% financing for 66 months plus $1,000 retail order cash.
Need a new boat or outboard? Then it's time to trade and upgrade with American Marine and Motorsports and Suzuki Outboards, because we need your old boat. We need to buy fishing boats, pontoons, and speedboats. So trade in your old one and upgrade into a new boat today. Come check out more boats and pontoons in stock than anywhere else in Wisconsin. Or we can help get you top dollar by selling your old boat on consignment. It's time to trade and upgrade with Suzuki Outboards and American Marine and Motorsports Shawano.
Stop into Menards and get your outdoor projects completed with 11% off everything. Menards Premium Weed and Feed is a ready-to-use formula that provides your lawn with nutrients and controls weeds all in one application. Right now, only $9.99 after 11% rebate. Keep your backyard organized with our great selection of Suncast storage products. Save on everything for your home, including 11% off all Suncast storage products. Right now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards. Carpet City.
Come to Carpet City Flooring Center's grand opening sale and receive massive savings along with free carpet installation. Take advantage of grand opening savings at the brand new Eagle River store and all existing locations. Come see why builders and designers only choose Carpet City Flooring Center for their flooring needs. And receive huge savings at the Carpet City Flooring Center grand opening sale.
Our prices will floor you.
The Three Lakes Area Chamber of Commerce invites you to kick off summer with the North by Northwoods Music Festival. Enjoy a beautiful day of music, food, drinks, and fun right by the lake in Cy Williams Park. The Summer Kickoff Music Fest is Saturday, June 11th, and features the Old Pine Road Band, The Unexpected, and the Georgia Thunderbolts. 1 ticket, 3 shows. Food and beer tent available all day. For more information, scan the QR code or visit northbynorthwoods.com.
It was one of those days again where the weather just cannot make up its mind. Some sunshine, some clouds, and even some sprinkles out there, and a rumble of thunder that was going on pretty much all day today. But most of that has moved on out of here, and now just some slight chances of a sprinkle or two here in Rhinelander. But most of those storms have moved on just to the east of us and pretty much in Lake Michigan right now. But more chances are back of rain by the weekend, more so south of us, where they will get a lot more heavier rain south of Wausau. So south of Wisconsin, let's say northern Illinois area, will be that sweet spot for the next low pressure system this weekend. So pretty long lasting event down there. But temperatures today, pretty pleasant out there for most of us. Lots of 70s out there in the upper Midwest. So even Minnesota got in those 70s out there. But here, lots of 70s for a little bit of time before some rain came in and really cooled off those temperatures. We quickly dropped into the 60s, closer to Anago, even 64 degrees down there. They were just in the mid 70s, so we've rapidly dropped in temperatures around 10 degrees in less than 30 minutes with all that rain out there, that cooler rain falling from the sky. But temperatures will be on the cooler end all week. Once again into next week with our highest temperature looking like trying to reach close to 70 degrees, but we will continue to stick around in those below average temperatures. Our average is supposed to be around 72 degrees, so we will continue to be below that in the temperature trend for next week. But winds are a little bit on the gusty end out there. Nothing compared to what we had 2 days ago, where we had wind gusts close to 53 miles per hour, but still something to worry about with those cooler temperatures. That wind will continue to be on the breezy side tonight and then into tomorrow once again, as well as into Saturday, as more chances of rain showers move into the northwoods up here. But tonight it will cool down once again. It will be a cold one. Cool to cold, let's say, into the mid 40s out there with partly cloudy skies. A couple sprinkles out there, especially early on overnight. And tomorrow, temperatures will continue to be on the cooler end. Cooler than today, as temperatures will continue to be in the mid 60s out there with partly cloudy skies. So a good amount of sunshine out there as well. But our 7-day outlook, brought to you by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress, does show more chances of rain by the weekend, especially south of Wausau. And then the sun starts to peak up by beginning of next week with temperatures trying to reach 70 degrees, but continue to be below average and into the mid to upper 60s. Dan?
Thanks, Conrad. Yesterday was a busy day for high school baseball teams as they competed for a regional title. Today, it's girls soccer that's in action. Newswatch 12's Griffin Stroin joins us live from Eagle River, where the Northland Pines Eagles are hoping to win their first game of the postseason. Griffin?
Yeah, Dan, while most sports are deeper into their postseason run, girls soccer still at the early stages. Right now, like you said, we've got Northland Pines hosting Phillips behind me. The Eagles doing very well. They're up 3-0 in the second half, and it has been a dominant performance from Northland Pines. They've controlled the ball all in this game, keeping it in the Phillips side of the half, and with a win potentially, the Eagles will take on either Three Lakes Phelps or Baldwin Woodville in the next round. And then a little bit later on, I'll be heading to Minocqua for a game between the top-seeded Lakeland Union Thunderbirds and Anago. I'll have those highlights and scores from that game and this game tonight at Newswatch 12 at 10. So make sure to tune in, and I promise you my hair will look a lot better. It is for sure windy out here in Eagle River. But hey, reporting live, I'm Griffin Stroin, Newswatch 12.
Thanks, Griffin. A former Anago Red Robin ended her collegiate career with a bang. Hannah Zenkovich competed at the Division III NCAA Outdoor National Track and Field meet last weekend. She placed second in the heptathlon, 7th in the long jump, and 5th in the 4x400 meter relay. Hannah helped UW La Crosse secure a second-place finish at the meet. She is now attending PA school at UW-Madison, thanks to her dad, John, for the pictures. 3 people were seriously hurt when a hot air balloon crashed into a moving train in Burlington, Wisconsin. According to police, witnesses said the balloon was in distress before the crash. The balloon hit a building, bounced off of it, then was hit by a train. A witness said several people on the ground rushed over to help them. The 3 people inside the balloon were hospitalized with life-threatening injuries. City, state, and federal officials are investigating what caused the crash. The police department in the small town of Kiel, Wisconsin, has been dealing with a number of threats over the past several days. The threats have led to disruptions for schools and parades. Many of the town's residents are just hoping for it all to end. Caroline Hogan has more.
The small town of Kiel, with only about 4,000 people in it, has received its 6th threat on Wednesday. This time not only impacting the school, but the entire Kiel community, including all roads, stores, facilities, and many more. It's all referencing a Title IX investigation happening against 3 Kiel students.
I'm baffled, and every time one comes out, I shake my head. I don't even react anymore.
Tracy Wolf has seen her daughter, Skylee, struggle with the recent events at her middle school.
I'm scared for her, and she's scared too. I mean, the first couple days when it did happen and stuff, she was afraid to stay home alone.
I was questioning myself. I was like, is this ever gonna end?
For Skylee and other students, like the graduating class, the end of their school year was taken from them.
It's hard to believe that someone would actually sit here and threaten our school 6 times.
But even with the threats, business and life in Kiel continues as, well, normal. Many people declining to comment or talk, most with the same sentiment. If we stop talking about it, it will eventually all end.
It's very out of the ordinary. We've never had anything like this.
As a local bar owner, he says business hasn't changed.
We're not an easily scared community.
But as a parent, he feels the sting.
They're who I feel bad for. The last couple of years have been odd just in general.
With so much concern surrounding the safety of the community, NBC 26 has reached out to the school district, police, and City Hall leadership multiple times. All have declined to comment.
Coming up after the break, we'll show you how one state is making the outdoors more accessible and more fun. We'll be right back.
Need a new boat or outboard? Then it's time to trade and upgrade with American Marine and Motorsports and Suzuki Outboards, because we need your old boat. We need to buy fishing boats, pontoons, and speedboats. So trade in your old one and upgrade into a new boat today. Come check out more boats and pontoons in stock than anywhere else in Wisconsin. Or we can help get you top dollar by selling your old boat on consignment. It's time to trade and upgrade with Suzuki Outboards and American Marine and Motorsports Shawano.
Never give up is what this is all about.
Yes! She made that look easy. Oh my goodness!
Ninja means even more to me now.
It's going to be a great season.
Born for greatness, man. Born for greatness.
Tomorrow, it's a royal celebration on Today. We're live in London for the Queen's Platinum Jubilee Week as excitement builds for this historic anniversary. Your insider ticket to the big event tomorrow on Today.
Fun and a paycheck don't often go together. But what if they did?
It's more enjoyable that way, for sure.
They do here. It's a groundbreaking team.
That's kind of a really good feeling.
Serving guests from all over.
Meeting new people every day, helping people out.
Making a big difference.
That's what we do.
And yes, having a good time.
We laugh a lot.
Join us on Team Kasurik.
You don't work a day in your life if you love what you do.
The rewards are many.
Perfect statement.
And people are having fun.
They sure are.
Begin your new adventure here.
Ron Johnson versus the Washington politicians. When Wisconsin's small businesses weren't getting the tax breaks the big companies were, Ron Johnson was the only senator that took on both parties and delivered a much-needed tax break for 95% of Wisconsin's small businesses, helping them prosper and grow right here. Ron Johnson. He's fighting big for Wisconsin's small businesses. Wisconsin Truth Pack is responsible for the content of this advertising.
We just moved, so there's millions of...
Dahlias in bloom, over 9 acres. When we started, we grew 1/4 of an acre.
Now I'm taking on new products on the regular.
We always dreamed of having this property, so...
I want to make my yard look as beautiful as...
Largemouth bass?
Yep.
We've got tons of them, don't we, buddy?
There are millions of ways to make the most of your land. How will you make the most of yours?
Stop by our dealership for special offers taking place for a limited time. Get great deals and service on legendary John Deere equipment.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Slumberland.
Summer is a time for getting out on the water, and a local organization wants to make sure safety is a top priority. The Eagle River Chain of Lakes Association is partnering with the U.S. Power Squadron to host free vessel safety checks at Riverview Park on Saturday from 9 to 1. The park is located on the south side of the Highway 45 bridge in Eagle River. Bring your vessel by water and park under the bridge, or bring it on a trailer to Riverview Park. The inspection takes less than 15 minutes. Inspectors will be happy to answer questions about navigation and safety items needed on boats. The longtime director for the Rhinelander Area Food Pantry is retiring after 15 years. Jane Matowski has led the way for the local nonprofit through its early beginnings in 2007. Two other milestones, including the pantry's relocation in 2015. Tonight, she is being honored with a banquet and plaque for all her efforts. Newswatch 12's Kyle Pozorski will have a full report honoring her legacy tonight at 10. Officials in Minnesota are making the great outdoors more accessible to people with physical disabilities. They are offering free all-terrain wheelchairs at 5 of their state parks. The track chairs are available in 3 parks starting today, with 2 other parks joining the program later this summer. Marielle Mose reports.
It kind of feels like you're driving a tank.
Tracks like this will not stop Brittany Wilson from getting on a gravel road, dirt trail, or open field in Myrie Big Island State Park, something she's never been able to do before in a regular electric wheelchair.
I'm 34 years old, and for the first time in 34 years, I'm able to go where I want to outside and, without the fear of getting stuck.
In partnership with the Health Department and Minnesota Council on Disability, the DNR is placing these all-terrain track chairs at 5 state parks over the course of the summer, including here at Myrie Big Island State Park, Camden and Crow Wing State Parks, and then later this month at Lake Bemidji State Park, and towards the end of the summer, the 5th one will be at Maplewood State Park.
It offers just a whole new world and level of access.
Thank you. Mike Leisty tested out the new all-terrain chair before he and his wife Heather bring their 5-year-old son Abe to the park this summer. Abe has cerebral palsy and uses a wheelchair every day.
Having something with tracks on it that would get him out into nature would just blow his mind.
They're hopeful these new additions to the state parks will get them outside more often as a family.
The first time that our son tries it and gets to experience it, it is going to be a constant question of can we go out to the state park and go on the chairs?
Mel's Trading Post, a downtown Rhinelander landmark locally owned for over 70 years. Get your spring and summer sporting goods with ease from our experienced staff and get expert advice. Come down and see our great selection, open 7 days a week for your convenience. The White Oak Grill at Chippewa Retreat Resort is open this summer, Wednesday through Friday, 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. Our casual menu has quick, delicious food made from scratch. No reservations needed. Come on in and sip your favorite libation and enjoy grass-fed steak and steak burgers from the Great Wisconsin Steak Company. For our menu and ordering carryout, text White Oak to 33733. White Oak Grill on Deer Park Road in Manitowish Waters on the eastern shore of Lake Manitowish.
High Point Sand and Gravel provides high-quality riprap, sand, and screened topsoil for almost any need. The high-quality rock and stone, boulders, and clear stone enhance the function and beauty of your home or business. Offering convenient delivery or pickup throughout northern Wisconsin and the UP, High Point Sand and Gravel provides premium landscaping materials, specializing in producing beautiful decorative stone for all types of landscaping projects. Contact High Point Sand and Gravel to help make your next project a dream come true.
Everything's so expensive, it's stretching our family thin. It never used to be like this. It's tougher on us to make ends meet because America's too dependent on China, and Ron Johnson's making it worse. He voted against cracking down on China with tougher trade deals and voted for tax breaks to corporations shipping jobs overseas, and even refused to punish China when it manipulates its currency. And Ron Johnson even defended shipping American jobs overseas. Senator Johnson, stop making it easier on China and tougher on us.
Entresto is the #1 heart failure brand prescribed by cardiologists and has helped over 1 million people. It was proven superior at helping people stay alive and out of the hospital. Don't take Entresto if pregnant. It can cause harm or death to an unborn baby. Don't take Entresto with an ACE inhibitor or aliskiren, or if you've had angioedema with an ACE or ARB. The most serious side effects are angioedema, low blood pressure, kidney problems, or high blood potassium. Ask your doctor about Entresto.
Mel's Trading Post, a downtown Rhinelander landmark locally owned for over 70 years. Get your spring and summer sporting goods with ease from our experienced staff and get expert advice. Come down and see our great selection, open 7 days a week for your convenience.
All right, Conrad, it's not every day that you find free money, but one woman did in Southern California, $36,000 hidden in a couch. It started when she got a free couch through Craigslist. When she brought it home, she found envelopes filled with money. The woman returned the money to the sellers. You know, I haven't found this much money before, Conrad, but one time walking to a ball game, I found 40 bucks, and let me tell you, I had a lot of corn dogs that day. Do you have any story like that?
Yeah, so one time I actually received a bag from one of my sergeants, had like $300 in there. I was like, I don't know if he's setting me up or not. Obviously, I gave it back to him. But a nice surprise is when I used to be a bartender and a server, the best thing is finding money that's left over in your book, you know, where it's like...
I want to say an unfortunate surprise today was rain. I didn't expect that hitting us.
Yeah, we actually had a good amount of rain out there, so the weather really can't make up its mind out there today. So we had some warmer temperatures, sunshine out there, but then some more sprinkles started to move in, and then more sunshine, and back and on with that. With temperatures in the 70s earlier, then we cooled off back into the 60s once again, once some more showers and rumbles of thunder started to move in, but most of this has moved on out of here and is to the east of us. But let's look at our 7-day outlook with temperatures that once again will be sticking around below average and into the mid to upper 60s into next week. So it is going to be a little bit on the chillier side.
Okay, we'll have an updated forecast at Newswatch 12 at 6, plus some more news. We will see you then.